Thanks for having me. I'm excited to be here, talk about leasing, one of the most powerful tools for real estate investors. Good question. How did I get started in real estate leasing and investment? Actually, I started in property management with a partnership where I saw firsthand how much leasing impacts an investor's bottom line. Over time, I realized that many investors struggle with finding and placing the right tenants, and that's when I decided to build a leasing solution that takes the hassle out of the process. Now, after almost 15 years in the industry, I've had the privilege of working with investors across the Gulf Coast, helping them lease properties quickly and profitably. Why leasing? Why leasing? They do focus on flipping housing. Why do I think leasing is such a smart move for investors? Flipping can be great, but it's a one-time payday. Leasing, on the other hand, builds long-term wealth. It's all about consistent cash flow and building equity over time. Plus, with the right strategy, leasing can be a hands-free, low-stress investment that keeps working for you year after year. Common mistakes. Some of the biggest mistakes investors make when leasing their properties. The three biggest mistakes I see: not screening tenants properly, rushing to fill a vacancy without a solid screening process for the leads that'll cause problems down the road, overpricing and underpricing rents. Investors either price too high and they sit vacant or too low and leave money on the table. Market research is key. Also, neglecting lease renewals. Many owners focus on getting a tenant in but forget to plan ahead for renewals, leading to unexpected vacancies. We specialize in hands-free leasing. Yes. Can I explain what that means and why it's a big deal for investors? Of course, absolutely. Our approach allows investors to lease their properties without being hands-on. We handle everything from marketing and tenant screening to lease signing and move-in coordination. This means that investors don't have to worry about the day-to-day leasing headaches, but still get the benefits of the rental income. Finding the right tenants is important. Bad tenants can be a nightmare. Yes, our process for making sure investors get great tenants. Great question. It all starts with thorough screening. We look at credit history, rental history, income verification, and background checks. But beyond the numbers, we also assess reliability. Have they paid rent on time over a period of time? Do they have a stable job? A well-qualified tenant means fewer evictions, lower turnover, and more stable rental income for the investor. When it comes to cash flow and ROI, how does leasing compare to other real estate strategies? Leasing is one of the most reliable ways to generate steady cash flow. Unlike flipping, where you are dependent on market conditions and one big payout, leasing gives you monthly income. Plus, properties in the right locations tend to appreciate over time, so investors are building equity while collecting rent. Yes, growing your portfolio. If someone has one rental, wants to scale up, what's the smartest way to do it? The key is leveraging cash flow and financing smartly. Use rental income to reinvest in additional properties and look at areas with high rental growth. Right now, insurance is big in Louisiana, so you want to find areas or properties that have decent insurance rates, or you want to buy and consider what those insurance rates are and what they could be down the line, because that impact to escrow down the line can impact your cash flow. Sure, if you have any other questions for Lease Co, you can call me directly on my cell phone, Emile Hurst Jr, 504-606-1304. Thanks a lot.